and welcome to the Phoenix Raceway for the 2025 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Championship race. Here to conclude the 2025 season, it'll be the man who has been dominant all year, Corey Heim, the number 11, on pole position alongside the 52 of Caden Honeycutt for Stuart Friesen's team as we are green and underway here in Phoenix for the championship. Who will be the champion after this duel in the desert here tonight? We're going to find out as it is Heim and Honeycutt into turn 1, leading us to the green flag side by side for P1, and exit to turn 2. It's going to be Corey Heim clear for the lead early in Phoenix. Could the third try be the charm for Heim time? He has come up so heartbreakingly close the last 2 seasons in the championship 4. Can he finally put off in a season where he's already won 7 races in our simulations as he leads the opening lap over Honeycutt, Riggs, and Majeski? Of course, competing against Lane Riggs, Daniel Hemrick, and Ben Rhodes for the championship here in NR2003, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But it seems like Riggs will be Heim's biggest competitor, the 34 into second. But here comes Corey Heim taking the final lap of stage number 1. He has led them all so far. Ty Majeski has gone up to second, Honeycutt third, Lane Riggs has dropped slightly to fourth. But it looks like it's going to be all Corey Heim here in Phoenix in stage 1. Of course, the stage points do not matter for your championship contenders. It is all about track position. And that is what we are doing here as they catch the 7 of Stephen Parsons, the 45 of Bailey Curry, who will hold on to the lead lap. But stage 1 will go to Corey Heim here in Phoenix with the early championship lead over Ty Majeski, Caden Honeycutt, Lane Riggs, and Chandler Smith, the top 5. Then Connor Mozak, Gio Ruggiero, Daniel Hemrick, Grant Enfinger, and Brent Cruz gets P10. So the only championship contender not in the top 10 is Ben Rhodes in the 99, running in, I believe, 13th position. So now as we go back green for stage 2, for some reason the 9 of Grant Enfinger is way ahead of everybody. So we take the green flag here as he goes through the restart zone. So something awry, he's going really slow. So there's some kind of issue on the Enfinger truck. So really weird situation there. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, we do have a battle for the lead with Lane Riggs, Corey Heim, and Ty Majeski. Behind us here as the 9 continues to roll his way around to pit road here. Now we are 4 wide for the lead in Phoenix. Here comes Connor Mozak in the 81 on the inside. But wait a minute, he's pitting. What is the 81 doing? Connor Mozak had a great restart, could have had the lead, and for some reason he is coming down pit road, and now that gives the lead to the 98 of Ty Majeski, our, of course, former defending champion here, the 2024 Craftsman Truck Series champion. In real life, will be competing against Heim for the title. And our university just missed the championship 4, being eliminated in the round of 8. And here he is, Majeski leading over Heim, who's trying to get the lead back in second. How about the Heim's teammates, the Tricon Toyotas? Ruggiero third, Brent Cruz fourth. So Majeski will lead. Here comes Corey Heim to the inside, 30 wide for the lead. What a move from Corey Heim here into turn 3 in Phoenix, using Grant Enfinger as a pick, as Heim will get the lead back from Ty Majeski with that brilliant pass through turns 3 and 4, and here down the front straightaway. Heim wants to dominate this race. He wants to win everything, all the stages, the whole race, and he is looking to do that with that incredible pass on Majeski, who it looked like he had the stage pretty locked down. But now here we are on the final lap of stage number 2. It is all Corey Heim as he makes a little bit of contact there with the 2 truck of Clayton Green. Got to be careful. You don't want to take yourself out being aggressive to try to hold on to this huge championship lead that he has. Here we go through 3 and 4. It's going to be a stage sweep for Heim time. Absolute dominance early in the championship from Corey Heim. Second place will go to Majeski, and then it'll be Ruggiero in third, Chandler Smith fourth. Right now the top 5 will be Brent Cruz with a great effort. And then behind him, there's the next championship contender, Daniel Hemrick in 6th, Tyler Ankrum 7th, Caden Honeycutt 8th, Corey LaJoy and Raja Caruth run out the top 10. Something of note, Lane Riggs is currently 2 laps down after pitting with 5 to go in the stage. So Riggs has basically taken himself out of championship contention. So now it's basically down to Heim, Hemrick, and Rhodes. Rhodes has been nowhere to be found all day. So really down to Heim and Hemrick as we are back underway in the 3rd and final stage of action here in the season finale of the championship race here in Phoenix. It is Corey Heim looking to clear. Ty Majeski with the 98 keeps it there on his outside. Heim has a line of Toyotas willing to help him right there behind him. Ruggiero, Cruz, and Honeycutt. We're all having a great effort so far here tonight, but it is Heim and Majeski for the lead. This time Heim the advantage as they go down here the front straightaway. Heim cutting down that dog leg back onto the racetrack as they go into turns 1 and 2. Can he hold off the 98 this time on the restart? Majeski's been really strong on the restarts on that outside lane, and here he is once again. Majeski going to get the lead back from Corey Heim on the restart. Don't count out the 38 of Chandler Smith, lurking to take second away from Heim. Of course, Chandler Smith, very, very good here at Phoenix Raceway. In his Truck Series and Xfinity Series career, has a win, but it is Majeski leading as the cautions come out. We have a caution on the speedway here at Phoenix. There has been a crash. Looks like the 33 of Frankie Muniz gets tagged by the 22 truck of Mason Maggio, and turning to the outside wall he goes. Muniz goes around, caution waves, and we are back underway here now with just 48 laps to go in the season here for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, as it is Ty Majeski and Chandler Smith the front row, followed by Corey Heim, Gio Ruggiero, and Tyler Ankrum the top 5. As now Majeski easily clear on the restart, just fires off like a rocket, driving away from Chandler Smith and Corey Heim. Heim, the championship lead right now, is currently 2 positions. Hemrick is trying to take 5th away from Ruggiero, so the 19 still lurking, but all day, all night long, it has been Corey Heim. Now here we are on lap 124, 27 to go. Here comes Chandler Smith to the inside of Majeski, who is stuck behind. Now we're going 4 wide for the lead. Here comes Chandler Smith. Look out, Corey Heim into second. That's a very risky move out of turn 2. You don't want to throw away the championship this late in the race. He barely escapes getting hooked by Caleb Costner. Now they go by the 2 truck of Clayton Green. Chandler Smith leads the race, but Corey Heim leads the championship with just 26 laps remaining here in Phoenix. And now 21 to go. Here comes Heim to the inside of Chandler Smith. The 38 got stuck behind Jack Wood, and that opens the door for Heim, who's going to send it to the inside lane and look to put Chandler Smith away here to take the lead and possibly the win here in Phoenix. And that's what he will do. Heim time to the front here in Phoenix, coming to just 20 laps remaining in the championship for Corey Heim, and it looks like it might just be meant to be here tonight in Phoenix for Corey Heim to finally get that elusive championship, as he leads Chandler Smith with 20 laps remaining. And now here we are, white flag waving, final lap in the Craftsman Truck Series season here, presented by Credit One Bank at Phoenix for Corey Heim, and there's no man more deserving to win this championship than he, as Corey Heim looks to conclude a dominant season with win number 8 and championship number 1 for himself in Tricon Garage, as he held through turn 3 and now to turn 4 for the final time here in the desert. Corey Heim is going to win the race and win the championship here in Phoenix. Corey Heim is a Craftsman Truck Series champion in 2025. Second place will be Chandler Smith, then Ty Majeski, Kate Honeycutt, and the top 5 from Daniel Hemrick. And then is Ruggiero, Cruz, Ankrum, LaJoy, and Caruth, the top 10. So Corey Heim wins the championship here in 2025, the Craftsman Truck Series, with a dominant 8 wins in 25 races. Just about winning one of every 3, led over 1,000 laps in a season, 1,015, and now he's up to 14 career Craftsman Truck Series wins here in our universe. And so Heim time, the deserving champion by far. Glad to see him finally get the title that he deserves. They see the final results as Heim and then Chandler Smith had a great effort. Ty Majeski did snag his 5th Xfinity Fastest Lap Award point, which ties Corey Heim for the most this season. Then, of course, Daniel Hemrick coming home 2nd in the championship and 4th. Just didn't quite have that winning speed that he needed. A great end of the year for Kate Honeycutt there in the 52 truck to be in the top 5. Same thing for Ruggiero, Brent Cruz, so much upside on his talent. And a solid end of the year for Caruth and LaJoy in the top 10. You see Ben Rhodes in 12th, just did not have it today to compete for the title. And then Lane Riggs, I don't know why, but that green flag pit stop cost him 2 laps, took himself out of contention, ends up 21st. A very disappointing finish for him down there with Tyler Reef. As, of course, Corey Heim is our 2025 Craftsman Truck Series champion. If you want to see the rest of the full point standings, those will be linked in the description down below to a slideshow presentation with the final standings here at the Craftsman Truck Series. But Heim wins it for Toyota for Tricon Garage with a dominant 8-win season, getting his first championship. He, of course, had the most top 5s in the series, most top 10s in the series, most laps led with 1,015. Tied for the most Xfinity Fastest Lap Awards with 5, tying, of course, Ty Majeski. And I hope it's only a matter of time before he finds himself in a Cup Series ride. His time has been well-deserving for quite a few years now, and it just hasn't come together, but he has a dominant Truck Series season, and he is a well-deserving 2025 NR2003 Craftsman Truck Series champion, Heim time. So now as we conclude this episode, as always, I'm going to give a shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much to JJ, Brenda, Breen, and Jeremy Izzy for your support. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Helps this channel continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now on the road towards 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. Only takes a couple of seconds, and I would really appreciate it if you want to be like these three. You can get your shout out and other perks at the end of the video. Link to become a paid channel member is in the description down below. Only $5 a month. It really helps me out a ton. And then until next episode for next season at Daytona, I hope you all have a good one.